Hi, fellow Cancer signs. It's Scully Sati. Thank you so much for joining me for the first half of July already. Oh my God, guys. So we're looking at July 1st through the 15th, 2019 already. Holy shit. And I hope the last couple of weeks of June were fantastic for you guys. I know a lot of you guys have already had your birthdays. Mine was on the 26th. And I know that there's still a few more to come in July. So happy birthday to all you guys. And remember, for you guys, I am giving a birthday discount. So just when you message me, just let me know it's your birthday, and that you're a Cancer or a Gemini. And I would be happy to give you guys a discount for that, okay? All right, and as always, not all messages are going to resonate with everybody watching. That's totally fine. Come back to me next week if this doesn't resonate, but never force anything that doesn't feel right here, okay? And yeah, so let's get into it, guys. I know that for the last couple of weeks, Cancer has had a very interesting time when it comes to romance and awakenings and all that other good stuff. So let's see how that's going to play out. And I'm going to use my Gothic Tarot for us this time. And let's get into it, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for us. Hopefully good stuff, right? All right, so as suspected, lots of romance in the air for Cancers. Romance is on the brain, right? Right away, I start off with the King of Cups. King of Cups is indicative of one who is very in touch with their emotions. This could be somebody that has offered Cancer their cup, somebody who is, at their best, very interested in a firm commitment, very good about expressing their emotions. At its worst, the King of Cups can be kind of pouty, very moody, things of that nature, okay? And I feel like this is somebody that some of these Cancers have come in contact with. And I do feel like with the Knight of Pentacles that some dates were had, or at least, somebody was asked out, or that's to come for you guys. But I do feel like this King of Cups is one who has offered something to you guys, okay? I do feel like this is a quick opportunity, so this is probably coming for you guys in the next couple of weeks if it hasn't happened already. And I would highly encourage you guys to go, all right? King of Cups is one of the Cancer cards, right? Because we're, cups are what we rule. So, I think of the Queen of Cups as kind of like the Cancer sign because I'm a female Cancer sign. So the King of Cups would be our counterpart. So this Wheel of Fortune card is talking about fate, karma, destiny. So guys, if somebody has asked you out recently or, they will do this, I would definitely accept it. It's going to be a quick opportunity. I feel like for some Cancers who are still not in the realm of wanting to date because they're coming out of something that was hurtful, I feel like this will be a good chance for you guys to, kind of come out of your shell and see what there is to offer from this King of Cups, okay? Let's look a little bit deeper into this. Yeah, because you guys have been wanting to move forward, right, with the Six of Swords. And I feel like this is also saying that you guys have moved forward. You guys have been making some progress. Because something from the past just wasn't doing it for you. Seven of Pentacles is about, waiting for something to grow. And I feel like, maybe for some of you guys that are, dealt with some heartbreak, it wasn't growing and you guys are still trying to move past that, okay? But boom, we get the Lovers card. This is an exceptionally sexy Lovers card as well. But let's look a little bit deeper into that. The Lovers card is about divine union. It's about decisions, things of that nature. So let's look a little bit closer and see what this has to do with. All right. So what I'm seeing here, I'm getting two scenarios, okay? When the Judgment card comes up for me, that is typically a signal that it's a resurrection from the past, okay? So I feel like for some Cancers, there's somebody from the past that has been on our minds and, we're waiting to see how we're going to react to this person, or, some of us are waiting for the right time to try to close something out with this person. With the Sun card, this is what's driving us, guys, right? Like, we want happiness. We want to have, you know, this kind of a union, right? Where we can count on each other and carry each other and, you know, have that joy with each other, that passion, that trust. Because I feel like you guys have been waiting for your ships to come in for quite some time with the Three of Wands. I'm also getting, for some of you guys, this could have been that, you know, you were cheated on before by this last person. So if this person tries to, you know, resurrect themselves, you know, I think for some of you guys, you're going to be like, I don't know if I can trust you. I don't know if I want to trust you. I'm still pretty pissed off, you know. Cancers can be quite possessive, right? So I feel like that's kind of one scenario. The other scenario is that, you know, this King of Cups energy, if this is somebody new, you could be judging this situation kind of rather harshly. You know what I mean? Where you're looking at it like you're not really giving it too much of a chance, guys, because you're pretty jaded from the past. Okay, so I feel like for these guys that I'm tapping into, I do feel like the Sun card, you know, can represent this. King of Cups can offer that to you, but you have to let down your guard, and not everything is going to be a battle, right? Because before, like in your past relationships, maybe you guys had to battle for, you know, to be heard, or, you know, to get what you wanted, things of that nature. So it was always a battle. And I feel like for the ones that I'm tapping into, where this is a new person coming in, you know, you guys are still operating within that defensive and offensive energy. So you may be, you know, either not accepting this King of Cups offer, or really just kind of feeling like, what's the point? You know what I mean? This person's just going to hurt me anyway. And just being very defensive, having your walls up, where you're like, I don't really want to proceed with this. Okay. And I feel like for you guys, with that Wheel of Fortune card that we got earlier, this could be somebody that would be really very good for you. So for the Cancers that I'm tapping into, where it's like, you know, you've been hurt and somebody new is coming to your life and you're not trusting the situation and they've not really shown you any red flags, I would say, you know, maybe do a list of what you're looking for in a partner and just kind of, you know, see how this person matches up with that from what you know about this person so far. Okay. And if this is like a brand new person where, you know, you've met this person once or something like that, I would say go out with them again. You know what I mean? Allow them to show aspects of themselves to you, you know, ones that they show to you, but also ones that you're picking up on, because you're going to be hypersensitive to that stuff, right? Because you're like, you can't play me for the fool. I'm going to be able to see what you're doing, right? Like, I'm going to be able to tell, you know, because remember, you guys are going in there with that kind of suspicious energy to begin with, which sometimes can be kind of charming, but sometimes, you know, it can kind of push people away because they're like, well, I can try, but if you're not going to let me in, I'm not going to do all this work for you to just, you know, reject me in the end, right? So you kind of have to go in there a bit, you know, objective, but still kind of open, if that makes sense, okay? Because I'm feeling like for, you know, these people, the Cancers that are, you know, meeting somebody new, or this is a new person, you're just not trusting it right now. You're not trusting it. You're comparing this person to, you know, troubles that you've had from the past. And it's coming out of this sense of, you know, just past disappointment and suspicious nature and things of that nature, okay? So what I want you guys to do is, you know, I know you're not happy in that energy, right? I know you're not happy in it. I know you guys get lonely at times. So in order to change that feeling, you know, we have to do different actions, right? So for you guys, I know the ones that I'm tapping into, you guys have been really hibernating. You know, you've been really disappointed. And I know that I keep seeing for Cancers that you're getting a lot of suitors, you're getting a lot of interest, but none of them are up to par, right? And you're like, what the hell's the point? I'm not gonna leave my crab shell, you know, to go meet somebody if it's not what I'm looking for, or if, you know, this person doesn't exist. You know what I mean? See, the ones that I'm tapping into, you guys are feeling a bit hopeless about love in general, okay? And that's because you've been hurt before. And these are the real sensitive, you know, Cancer crabs that are like, you know, I've been hurt. I gotta protect myself at all costs. And I feel like the only way that you're going to change how you're feeling with this, guys, is you have to step out of that shell. You have to take a chance. You have to take a risk, okay? So should this King of Cups come up, you know, and offer you something, that Wheel of Fortune is kind of encouraging you guys to go ahead and accept it, because you never know what this could lead to. And as I recall, like a month ago, we also got the King of Cups for our sign, right? Which is saying that, you know, this person may be unlike what you're used to, and therefore, you know, you don't know how to read it, right? You know, they're not showing you red flags. And so you're like, well, I don't know how to, you know, get that in my mind. I don't know how to resonate with that because I'm used to mind games. I'm used to having to read people, right? And I feel like this person is a bit more expressive than what you're used to. And that may be something that you maybe feel is like kind of a trick, right? Like a salesman type thing of like, let me just tell you everything about myself, you know, to get you to believe what I want you to believe. But for the ones that I'm tapping into, that where this is a new person, I feel like you need to give this King of Cups a chance, even if it's just coffee or a drink, what have you, a walk around the park, whatever. But this has got to be your first step to step out of your Cancer crab shell, right? Your hurt mode, so that you don't feel helpless and sad and, you know, mopey, right? Nobody wants a mopey Cancer. Come on. So, I mean, well, apparently people do, because you guys, again, lots of suitors, but you know, they're not the right ones, right? And that's because your energy is ensnaring certain kinds of energies that are going to do that. So with this King of Cups, though, I would say give it a chance. Give it a chance, okay? Now, I'm just going to finish it up with going back to the ones that if this is somebody from the past, let's look a little bit deeper into that to see, you know, if this is a good thing or a bad thing if you think about taking this person back, resurrecting this. All right, so what I'm picking up on is that, you know, this situation, even though it was hurtful to you, even though it ended badly, I feel like you gained a lot of strength from it, Cancers. I feel like, you know, yes, you were hurt, yes, you were let down, disappointed, but it really enabled you to overcome some of maybe your codependency issues from before, or your self-protection mode that may have, maybe not where you let this person completely in, okay? And that might have been part of the issue, okay? But what I'm seeing is that there is going to be some kind of offer here with the Ace of Cups. And I do feel like you guys are going to have some kind of a new emotional epiphany towards this person. But I'm still feeling, honestly, like this is on shaky ground, guys, with the Tower card, okay? So, really watch this before you jump into something is what I'm getting for you Cancers, okay, that where this is somebody from the past. I do feel like this person is going to be coming back offering you the chance to have a commitment and to have like a, you know, a relationship based on reciprocity. But because that Devil card is there, guys, I would just warn you to be careful. You know what I mean? Don't jump into something right away just because you're lonely and this person is coming back in, you know, saying that they're now able to offer you the things that, you know, you wanted before, right? Be cautious with that. Use your intuition with that. I'm not saying to shut this person out. Give this person a chance to be heard, but just know that it needs to be backed up with, you know, with action. You know, you need to see what else this person is offering up to you to show you that, you know, they are now ready to give you what you're looking for. You know, because you guys deserve it. You guys have been through pain before, especially if it's with somebody from the past. It's like you've already been there, done that, right? An ex is an ex for a reason. But that's not to say that somebody can't change. If they have an awakening and they're really putting in the work and they're doing stuff to really be the partner that you're looking for, that's something that you really need to consider, right? But if it's just empty words and they're not backing it up with anything, you know, until they back it up with some action, guys, I really want you to be cautious and I want you to just observe. You don't have to, you know, sit there and tell them everything that you want because we know how people are sometimes, right? They'll do that. They'll do those things for like a good 2 weeks until they get you back in their good graces. And then it's like, I got you back. The game's over. You're mine again, you know, and then they go back to the old ways that got you thinking that you needed to leave in the first place, okay? So that's what I'm picking up on. Two very different messages. You know, kind of in summary, the ones where you're dealing with somebody from the past, don't just jump back into something right away. You know, really sit back, listen to what this person has to say, but look for signs that they're actually doing things to back up what they're promising you, okay? For those of you who have been very, very hurt and not really thinking about dating, or have gone on dates and been disappointed with the results, and you've been asked out, or you will be asked out very soon by somebody who's a little bit different than what you're used to, give it a chance. Give it a chance, guys. I feel like this could be that King of Cups card that, you know, is really a counterpart for Cancer women, you know, in general. And just like the Queen would be the counterpart for the Cancer men, okay? So I feel like either way, this is about counterpart stuff. This could be about divine union. But you guys have to be open to it. You guys have to open up your heart again, and you have to step out of your shell in order to, you know, invite in new experiences, new positivity to soothe what you guys have gone through in the past, okay? All right, my beautiful fellow crabs, I hope this was helpful. Please let me know how it resonates in the comment section below. Make sure that they're positive comments. And I would be very happy to look into your situation deeper if you need me to. And do keep in mind, like I said earlier, I am offering a discount for Cancers for your birthday. So just let me know when your birthday is when you email me, and we will give you a beautiful, lovely birthday discount because you guys deserve it, okay? All right, my beautiful Cancers, I love you guys. I will be back next week for the weekly elementals, and then again for the second half of July. Have a beautiful summer solstice and also a good 4th of July coming up. Wow, guys. I'll be seeing you guys. Bye.